Hello everyone, so I'll just find the time to make a part 3 for the tutorial, and I hope you can hear me well because there's rain outside the window. And let's take a look on our progress so far. Okay, so the last part is we are making a detailed page. So today we are going to fill all of this, and this is the screenshots. So we are going to have an overview and review. And I don't know what is in the review, but to achieve this look, all right, we have multiple way to do this. We can use a simple enable, or what we call it, is visible. So we just change the state of these two button, and we also can use carousel view if the reviews it might have a more work. And I'm going to try something new today. We are going to use a control from Xamarin Community Toolkit, which is a very useful view, which is its TabView control. Let's go to our project. I'm going to stop right now. And then before we can start, let's go to manage NuGet packages. And then before we can install the library, Xamarin Community Toolkit, we need to update our Xamarin and Xamarin Form and Xamarin Essential. So I'm going to include the pre-release. Alright, and then update to the latest version. Okay, the next part is browse the Xamarin Community Toolkit. Yay. And then install. Alright, we are done. Okay, let's start our. Alright, I have a hot reload enabled. So okay, so let's find our content here first. So let's see. Okay, over here. So this is the content that we need to put. And then in order to use the Xamarin Comic Toolkit, we need to bring the namespace first, but I usually use the IntelliSense. So I use, how about FYT? And then that view, make sure you have the right, because this is TabView, V has to be capital letter. So bring the namespace. So I'm just going to use the IntelliSense, add the namespace over here, and you can see it. Oops. It added our namespace over here. You can enter it manually, but to save time, just use IntelliSense. And then I'm going to put a TabView item. Alright, let's save it. Okay, nothing happened currently. And then the next part, we need to put the style for TabView. And before that, I like to put a grid, to write this thing in grid. Alright, and then since that we are going to use, okay, before that, let's go to add our style. So content page dot resource, and then resource directory, the theory, whatever. And then, okay, I already copy the style. You can copy this. I'm going to copy custom tab style, and then inside the tab view, let's put style resource, custom tab style. Alright, and then we are going to need this TabView 2 times. And then since that the best part is you can use control template for TabView item. So let's make custom control template. So control template, you need to give a key name for control template. So key custom tab, and then we are going to make a grid over here. Alright, we are done over here. Okay, let's copy the custom tab and put it inside the control template static resource. Yep, this one I'm going to copy this and put inside the second tab view. Alright. Okay, the next part is we are going to make the content over here. So click, and then let's see, background color grid. So you can see it changes. So you can see over here we already have the template, what we call it, tab view over here. So we need to put the title text, actually text 1, and then second tab 2. This is just for placeholder for now, and we're going to change it later. And then inside here we need to make a row definition and column definition. So let's make the row definition first with the row definition, and then row definition high I'm going to set as auto. We're going to make it 2 times, so row also auto. Let's see the label. Let's make the label text control template binding. Oops. Text template binding text. I think it should be uppercase. And then text color dark green. Let's see, dark green. No. Alright. Okay, let's not make this first. Okay, and then if we, so we already have 2 over here. Alright, it's time to make a below button. So make a row definition. I think we don't need it yet. So below here, make the box view, background color, I guess orange, and then high request, maybe 50, and then we request 50, corner radius to 30. Oops. Corner radius 30. This is mistake, so change to color. Alright, we're done. So you can see over here it's okay. This might be 5. It's too big over here. Alright. So this is because we need to put horizontal option to center and span. So you can see over here. Also vertical center and span. And then we can increase to 10. But there's a problem over here. We doesn't want it to be side by side, so let's say this, the grip of rows is 0 and for the box view is 1. And we still have a problem because the label should be centered also. So I'm going to copy this and put it here. Ta-da! But we still have a problem, but we are going to tackle the problem later. We have two problems. Let's solve first problem. The first problem is because the box view should be appear only when the tab view is active. So in box view, let's set the template binding to is selected. So if we go over here, go to tab view item, we can see is selected is part of the properties. So we can bind the properties inside our control template. So is visible template binding and then is selected. So if you save it, it only appears when the tab view is active. So too many. Let's just focus. Alright. And then the second problem is this tab view is too centered. And when we take a look on the design, it should be a little bit left. So what we are going to do is we are going to make another grid definition, which is a column definition. Column definition. And then the first part, I will make the auto. Sorry, it should be column definition over here. Auto, and the second one will be I'm going to put another digit, which is 3. And then there is a problem over here. Column definition, or it should be width, not height. Yeah. I'm sure my lesson doesn't work right now. So another column definition width. Alright. So we done over here. So you can see it already moved aside, but we still need to make sure it follow our design. So 0, and then below we put 1. Oops. Alright, should be like this. Alright, so you already moved aside. Okay, the third one is we are going to change the title. So overview, I guess. Overview and review. Overview and below is review. Alright. The next part, we need to change the color to match our selected. So the thing that we need to do is selected color, I guess. Let's see. That's color selected to orange. Same goes to the below. That's color selected orange. And then on here, where is it? Okay, over here, color, that's color, template binding. Oops. Current, that's color. Let's see. Alright. So we done over here, but there is a problem. Okay, let's try to fix it. Let's try to remove this. Then this. Alright. Okay. what we need to do is alright, so move this one. Okay, missing. So auto. Alright, so auto work well. But how about we put this 3.3? It also works. So you can experiment with this thing. And then the next part is we need to change the content. So the content, so you can see over here, we have a grid. I'm not sure if we've done this or not. I think we've done this on here. So we can just copy it and put it inside here. So let's copy. I think I'm going to make the what we call this, the icon first. Okay, I already create the icon over here. So but first, before we can use this icon, I doesn't want it to be so long. The name is so long, so I'm just going to change the name first. Okay, let's stop our apps first, and then I'm not going to put inside iOS because I'm not targeting on iOS, but you can put in on iOS inside the resource. But for this use case, I'm going to put inside the drawable, Android drawable. So drag and drop. And then you're not done yet. You need to change to Android resource. So, oops. Where's my properties? Over here. Alright. So it already been Android resource. And after you put it, so price and time. So let's go to our detail page. Let's start design. Okay. So alright. Okay, let's start to make our design. So start our app there. Let's go to the design. So we can see we have price, duration. And then we can actually use this one. No, we're just going to design a new one. So let's see. We have a tool section, so we can use grid, or we can use a stack view, stack layout, and then make a horizontal orientation of horizontal. And then in here we can use grid. So I'm just going to use that. That way, you can have everything. You can have a different style. Alright. So I'm going to change it back to white. And then below, I'm going to make a stack layout. Oops. Stack layout. Orientation of horizontal. Then I'm going to make another stack layout. Actually, two of stack layout. Alright. Okay, this one you need to change the background color to white. Alright, so if you see background color, you will see it split into two. You wouldn't see because we doesn't have anything yet in here. But if you put horizontal option, actually vertical, actually both horizontal option, fill and expand. think this one start and expand, this one end and expand. So we doesn't see anything here. Let's try to make vertical. Okay, let me expand. Right. How about we put high? 100. Width 200. Alright, so you can start see it's split into two. What if I put another one is 300? So you can see it push the second one. Okay, we doesn't want that. So I think I'm not going to use a horizontal. I am going to use a grid definition. Grid dot column definition, and then column definition both auto. And here I'm going to make stack layout, two stack layout actually. One grid dot column 0, another one grid dot column 1. And then to see the changes, I'm going to put the background color. So you can see it has it's split into equally left and right. But of course, we doesn't want it to fill entire screen because we have other thing below here. So we are going to set both high request to 100 only. Okay, it doesn't work because we need to critical option start. So alright, we almost done inside here. Okay, the next part is we are going to make another grid. So we have one column, two column, and then we have two row. Alright, so copy entire here, and then inside the stack layout I'm going to paste, but I'm going to remove the I think this one, make a blue, and then this white. Alright, so we have a grid inside the stack layout, but for the column, so we have two column, and then we have extra row. So grid dot row definition, high to auto. Then alright, so you can see over here. Oops, I think this one I'm going to put a 3. So you can see we have two row, but the problem is it's not a problem. We need to add something else, which is we need to add this second row. So I'm going to copy this one and put here, and then row to 1. Instead of gray, I'm going to change it to black. And then we need the blue one to cover the entire row. So in here, I'm going to make grid dot row span 2. Of course, we need to change this one to grid.column to 1. Awesome. So we already have the base to put our content over here. Alright. The next part is to put an image around the first row and column. So image source dot use price dot jpg, I guess. I'm not sure what type of file that I put just now. png, price dot png, and then aspect dot fit. Let's see, does it work? It's too big for me, so I'm going to rescale high request 2050. Okay, and I want it to be a center, so vertical option. Okay, we're gonna see vertical option, center and expand. Alright, we're done over here, and then I'm going to remove the background. And then the next part is we are going to make it here. Okay, I doubt something over on here, but it's okay. Let's continue. You can always adjust your design to fit your need. Alright, because I think it's too big right now, so let's change the high request to maybe 80. Okay, still big. 50. 50 is too, maybe 65. 65 sound look good, but of course you can change your image to maybe 40. Alright, then in the second one we are going to put a label text. What does it say? Price. Then vertical option and the expand. Okay, let's see again. Price all capital. And then font attribute to bold. And then text color to dark gray. And then in the second one, I'm going to put another step layout, and then change the orientation of horizontal. And then I'm going to copy this. We can change it to the black. And then I'm going to copy again. So this one is from. Then this one is USD. Where is USD? 50 bucks. And then this one I'm going to put 9. And I'm going to remove the background color. Alright, but we need this to make, we want this to be bigger, and not just that. Where is, okay, here. Font size, maybe 18. Nope, I want more. 23. Okay, 23 looks nice. Alright, so we are done in here, in this part. I'm going just to put it 21. And then the second part. The second part has a same value. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to copy all of this. Is it right? Overview, location, yeah. But this one, to remove it, also to remove it, and then instead of having stack layout over here, we're going to remove it, change to 3 hour, 3 hour, more duration. This is duration. Alright, so you see the problem over here. It's bring you down. We are going to fix it. Oops. Here, this one. Let's see the problem. So the problem is not from the grid, but inside the grid. So remove. How about start and stop? It doesn't work. Column, grid column. How about we put the grid row to 0. Not working. This one is correct. Okay, correct. Okay, doesn't look right over here because it's needed to be upper. So I'm going to remove all of this and recreate it. Okay, let's remove and recreate it. Okay, let's see. We have a, I guess what we call this, image, and we have 2 columns. So we already have 2 columns, then 2 rows. That's correct. So let's see. Yes, I'm going to copy this one for the first column. And then this is the second column. And then it doesn't have a row span. Okay, looks right for me. But of course, the image should be a little bit centered. Let's see the problem. Okay, I see. Because the high request. Alright, let's okay, we already find the problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the stack layout. I'm going to copy the stack layout. Like this. Okay, I'm going to paste and change this to 1. Alright, so we are done over here, and then we need to remove this horizontal, and then we need to remove the from. Yep, and then we're going to change this to duration and this to 3 hours. Yep, so we're done over here. And let's move on to the second part, which is this label. It's so simple. So what you are going to do, basically just put the label over here, and then alright. The problem is we need to make another row. So 3 dot row definition, row definition, row definition, or to make this quickly, I think we should just wrap inside the stack layout. You can see over here, and let's save. Let's see, is it change our design? No, doesn't change our design. So in here we need to change the background color to white. Alright, and then inside the stack layout we make another stack layout, and then we put our label. Okay, let's test this is test label should be your description. Color dark gray. Then I'm going to copy and make it bigger, or make it longer actually. Alright. Then I want it to be more, I think this should be black. Should be black, and the font size should be bigger, which is, I guess, 18 should be okay. Yep. Oh, it should, is it too big? I don't think so, but let's make it smaller a little bit, 60. Alright, look perfect to me. And then the final part is make this button. This is so simple. We use grid to wrap entire. So you can see we already have the grid that wrap our entire view. So we make another stack layout over here, and then I'm going to make frame background color orange. I'm going to put high request of 100, and then vertical option to N and expand. Where is N and expand? I don't see it here. So you can see over here, it's too freaking big. So 75 should be okay. No, still too big. 50. How about 50? 50. But before that, let's go to padding 0 to make sure, because the default padding is 10. And then let's put this as 30. Or padding 0 first, because we need this. And then we can increase this. We can remove the padding 0 inside the stack layout. And then here we can use corner radius to 20. But you will see the problem. We doesn't need the corner radius to this one. And I'm going to use a Pt.3 view. And then inside the corner radius, I'm just going to put the necessary radius. Alright, so we're done over here. I think we should make it a little bit high. 65 should be great. Okay, and then inside there, Pt, I'm going to put a label text now font size of 24, font color, actually text color of white, font attribute of bold, and horizontal option sentence mat and vertical option, center, and expand. Alright, so we are done for this tutorial. Before that, let me make okay, we're done for this tutorial. And then for the review, I have no idea what to put, but of course you guys will know what to put. Okay, you can see, let's create this problem, because you can see we cannot slide or tap our tab view right now, because our grip in here is making, actually if you wanted to see what happened, actually you can choose the background color to red, and you will see it fill the entire screen. And because of this, it's prevent our tab view to be interactable, because you are not touching them, you are touching the stack layer. So how you're going to make sure it doesn't happen? You can just copy the head request of the fabricate view and paste it in here, and then you should be able to click it. But wait, okay, let's see again the high request. It still fits our entire value, and then we are missing something, which is vertical option. We need to also paste it here. Then you can remove the background color, and then you can interact back to your tab view. And then for the review part, you can try to design, and maybe you can share with me, put in only comment, so we can all take a look. And I was planning, if I get a 1K subscriber, I am going to make a crash course of Xamarin Form using a public API from start to the end. So I hope you enjoy from this video, and you learn something new, and you learn something that useful for you. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also share, support me by doing that. Thank you so much. See you on the next video.